Do you know what happens when a lowland gorilla stand-up comedian, a functioning alcoholic impressionist, and geeky tech nerd pro wrestler get together? You get the Conte and Kenny Show. And AIDS, probably.
Monday nights, the clock strikes 7. Conte and Kenny, humor's heaven. On 100 proof, YouTube's delight. Tune in, we promise it's pure delight. Laughing out loud, so mellow and bright. Conte and Kenny, comedy's bite. Every Monday, come and play. Join us for laughs, end your day. Eastern time, the fun begins. Jokes and stories will make you grin. A perfect blend, pure comedic art. Conte and Kenny, they steal your heart. So click and watch the chuckles flow. Conte and Kenny, friends in tow. Sip some laughs on 100 proof. Comedy magic under your roof. Laughing out loud, so mellow and bright. Conte and Kenny, comedy's bite. Every Monday, come and play. Join us for laughs, end your day. Eastern time, the fun begins. Jokes and stories will make you grin. A perfect blend, comedic art. Conte and Kenny, they steal your heart. So click and watch the chuckles flow. Conte and Kenny, friends in tow. Sip some laughs on 100 proof. Comedy magic under your roof. Remember the time, don't miss the show. With Conte and Kenny, the giggles glow. Find the channel, don't delay. 100 proof podcasting, your Monday ballet.
And don't forget me, Joey Image.
The vision is renewed. The power is reawakened. The fear is reborn. Because they have returned. Because they have returned.
All right. Well, I'm sorry we're running a little bit late today. Welcome to another Conte and Kenny Show, also known as Arrogance and Alcoholism with a Side of Spandex. We are live every Monday night at 7 p.m. right here on 100 Proof Podcasting on YouTube. If you can, please give the episode a thumbs up if you're in the chat room. And if you could subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell, that would help us all out tremendously. And you can listen to every episode in podcast wherever you get your podcast, and join the chat. And we have super chat, so if you feel like you want to support the show and whatever your comments are for your little super chat, it gets on the screen and we read them, and we really appreciate it. What's going on, fellas? The Ginzo is
Good
back
morning.
He's back
Yeah,
from Europe.
From
I'm back to
Ginzo
my
land.
long intro. I'm back to my long intro. I know.
I'm
I was
in New
whistling.
Jersey tonight, thankfully.
Yeah, that was me whistling in the background. I was whistling the intro.
The theme show. I sing.
That
Like-
song pops in my head randomly during the week. Like I'll be like walking from my desk to like the men's room at work at my day job one day, like randomly, and I'll just go, Conte and Kenny, your Monday ballet. I'm like, where the fuck did that come from?
Yeah.
People are like, Monday
it-
ballet?
it-
What the fuck are you talking about?
It brings a tear to my eye when it goes "Friends in Tow" because he hates me, but this
Yeah.
song is solidified. Like 100 years from now, when they dig us up and they go, "What was this Conte and Kenny archive we found?" And it's going to say
We should
"Friends in Tow," and
we
meanwhile,
should make like
Conte's
7 or
been
8 of
wanting me
those,
to
and
die.
Sean can just play a random one every week.
I love
And like
it. I
even
love
we
it.
don't know, we don't know which one he's gonna play. Just plays whatever.
Yeah.
If
Well,
I had
for
any
anybody-
musical aptitude, I'd play it on my
For-
little kazoo over here.
to give you an idea, when we get here before the show, we get ready, and then Shawnee says, "All right, I'm muting mics," and then he starts the intro. I sing the whole song to myself.
I
Yeah.
never knew that.
Every single time.
I can see you in the background doing it too.
So you
I
could see
hear-
me, right? But you have me muted so you don't hear it. And
Right.
dude, I
didn't
just
even know
think
that.
one day Shawnee's just going to unmute me and you're going to be like, laughing out loud, so mellow and bright.
Now he's going
Conte
to.
and
'cause he
Kenny.
said that.
Comedy's
Oh.
bite.
For many years, me and Joe, we've been trying to, before show and after show, little incarnations of, we got to tape this before the show, because half of the shit that we laugh at on the show, you gotta see what happens before 7:00, or you gotta see what happens.
That'll be our
after 8
fucking
or 9 o'clock.
Our Patreon special edition episodes.
Me and Joe have tried it a few times. It's so hard to coordinate, especially with laws and whatnot. Now we're being on the YouTubes.
Yeah. Well,
But it's
the
funny.
laws that are keeping us from doing things. But for anybody who's
Yeah.
never checked us out before, over in the left-hand corner, that's me, Joe Conte. Right there, smack in the middle, is Kenny Michaels. And over to the right is our resident wrestler, Joey Image. And behind the glass is our producer, the youngster, Shawnee. So Joey wasn't here last week.
Super producer in a
Not for the whole
room.
show.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but Joey was at the, as John Panette called it, the motherland.
I miss that guy, man.
Yeah.
You've been here for an hour.
Yeah. Fucking Panette was funny.
He did a great
Joey
bit
Image-
about the Chipmunks covering Bon Jovi songs. You ever see that?
No.
He
That's
sang
funny.
a bunch of Bon Jovi songs as Alvin and Simon Theodore. It's so fucking funny.
Oh, God, I hate
Joey, do you know Otto was very good friends with John Panette? Our good
Yeah,
pal
he was
Otto.
close with Panette.
Panette, yeah, and he said that he used to get tail. Big coke guy.
What?
Big
I didn't
coke
know that.
guy.
Why?
Yeah.
What is he? To steal a fucking line from Artie Lang, what was he sprinkling it on cheeseburgers?
Yeah.
Doesn't Coke make
But
you
he
thinner?
was he liked his cocaine. He liked his cocaine, and he also
And he liked
loved
his
the
buffets.
company of a woman. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he would after a show, and how big he was, he would make it happen. So he was
kind of
he was even
a
more-
little bit of a superstar.
Crazy.
it was a great comic. It was a great comic.
Yeah.
He was an even better humanitarian.
First time I saw
Oh,
him
yeah?
was like 92 or 93 on when MTV used to have the half-hour comedy hour show. And I used to fucking every night, I think it was at 6:30 they would do a half-hour episode, and then they would do a new one at 7. And I would watch, or 7 and 7, whatever it was. And I would watch it every night and tape it. I still have like 2 or 3 6-hour VHS tapes just full of that fucking show. So I would watch it over and over and over.
That's where
So
I saw
fucking
Norton
fun.
the first time, Don Jameson, Florentine.
That's what I saw.
all
Yeah, I
those
saw
pals.
Florentine the first time. I saw Norm for the first time on that show. Jay
wow.
Moore.
I don't
fucking
remember
J-
that.
Well, back
I got
in
a
the
show.
80s,
It's great. I'm sure it's on YouTube now, but I still have it on VHS.
back in the 80s, at night, it would. No, I'm sorry. There was a USA channel, Showtime, Max, and HBO. But in New Year's Eve, they would have 24 hours or 36 hours of stand up, and that was when the 80s boom, when the Chris Rocks, the Otto and Georges, the Dice Clay, around that time, and that's where you saw Rosie O'Donnell, Ellen DeGeneres, all of them came up. But
This is early 90s?
no, it's late 80s.
Late 80s? Okay.
Late 80s, yeah, 86, 87.
So you're talking about during
And
the
then-
remote control days? Like right around
Yes.
That was such a good
Absolutely,
show.
yeah.
That
Yeah.
was such a great show.
Yeah.
There's a bit that I remember.
Some-
I remember Panette doing where he was like, I used to go into buffets just to fuck with people. I didn't even want to eat. I just wanted to fuck with people, and I was a big fat guy. So he's like, I would walk in and grab the hostess or the host and say, look, I got 10 of my friends some Weight Watchers. We're fucking starving.
then?
Yeah. Those are some of the best lines came out of the 80s. Well, I have a few. I have like less than 10 that are just like fucking solid lines. One of them is this guy John Cho. He's a Chinese
Oh, the
guy.
Asian guy. Yeah.
Yeah, but he grew up in Tennessee.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
And he goes,
when
when
he
I
played
and he had the
cops
accent.
and-
When
Cops and
I was
robbers.
a kid, we played cowboys and Indians, and I was always the cook.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Isn't
That's
that-
right. Yeah, funny.
That's a great
That's
line.
a fucking great line.
Yeah.
And this is one. It's dated. It's very dated.
Joe,
But
I gotta
around
find that.
1989, I could not give the comic enough credit. But he goes, rollerblading, that new thing, rollerblading. You know what the worst thing about rollerblading is? Telling your parents you're gay.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, you told me that one. I don't know who it
kidding me,
is.
bro?
I've heard that one.
I have no. I don't remember who it is. Those are
funny.
those are like in my top 10 of those two. So
There was another guy. Sorry. There's a
No,
guy,
go ahead,
Jeff. Shit, I forget his name. I saw him on
whatever.
Twitter a couple years ago. No. This guy I saw in like '92 on MTV, but he would do 2 different sets at the same time. So he would say, he would have 2 mics on stage, and he would say, when I'm on this side, it's like jokey comedy stuff. When I'm over here, it's real life stuff that's actually happened to me that just happens to be funny, and neither one has anything to do with the other. And he would just over here, he would say blah 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 blah, and then right in the middle of a thought, he'd go wait, and you go over and say, "Well, that reminded me of this," and he would tell this fucking hilarious story, and then go back and do like
That's actually quite brilliant. That's quite brilliant.
Yeah, I've never seen anyone else do it. I've never seen the guy again, but he would.
Well,
he
don't
would
mention
go over
his
to
name. I'm going to steal his shit.
He would he would go over to like the one mic and go like, "Do you think when Gandhi got shot, he went, holy cow?" And then he would walk over to the other fucking mic and say like, "Why do they call Wednesday Hump Day when most people get it on the weekends?" Then we go back to the other mic, and I'm like,
wow.
the fact that I remember this shit is like fucking good stuff.
Yeah,
I'm sure you
can
find out who it is. I'm sure you can find out who it is.
I'm sure I still have it on VHS. I mean, and
we're gonna
I'm assuming a lot of that shit's on YouTube now, right? From back
we're
then.
gonna get to
I mean, if
Joey's
not,
Italy
I'll
trip.
fucking put it in there.
We're gonna get to Joey's Italy trip, but I'll mention 2 more of my favorites.
Okay.
Don Jameson. He's rock and roll and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And he goes, I shaved my balls for the first time, and I looked down and it looked weird because it was like seeing Kiss without the makeup.
That is a great joke.
That's just fucking great. Joke.
It really is a great joke.
That's a great. I mean,
I've
boom, boom,
never
boom,
heard
boom,
that.
boom, again.
I'm hearing it
Boom,
for the
boom,
first
boom,
time.
gone.
Yeah.
Boom, 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 gone. Boom,
Yeah.
boom, 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 gone.
Yeah, it's fucking great. Really
I've
is.
never heard that line, dude. I'm hearing
One
it
of
for the
my
first
other
time.
ones. One of my other ones was from a young black comedian.
There's
and
a
I
bunch
don't
of
know his
MTV
name.
half-hour comedy hour on YouTube.
Yeah,
There's Norm
young black comedian. We were at Joe Conte. Remember
Gilbert.
McDonough's in Springfield, Doug Karp's room.
Yeah, exactly.
Ran for 10, 15 years.
Yeah,
And it was always the
Tuesday
ladies.
nights, Thursdays, or
Ladies
whatever.
always came and saw us, and there was always people in the crowd. Maybe 10, 15 people in the crowd.
Yeah.
Maybe 10, 15 comics. But it was a fun. We all lived close. It was a fun room just to I've never forget the one time too. It was Conti's on stage, and there was a curtain that separated the bar and the dining room from this one offshoot dining room. And I found the seal, like the seam where the curtain, and I just
Yeah,
started
where-
going. "Blah, blah." I just started with my tongue going "Blah, blah, 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 blah," as he's doing his act, because I had just got there. I was running late. I had just got there, and he's on stage, and I'm going "Blah, blah, 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 blah," as he's trying to perform in front of 6 old ladies.
And here's the interesting thing. There was always these 2 older women that sat at this one table. They were probably in their 70s, and they were there for almost every show. And they were like the sweetest, most supportive ladies. And we were, I mean, it was like, there were some horrible fucking comics. And when I mean horrible, not that we're bad, but we were saying terrible things. And they were so like, oh, that was very good. You know what I mean? It was just very, it was very adorable. They loved it.
They loved it. That was their night out. That was their the thing. They were there for years.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And you wouldn't be there for like a month or two, and they'd be like, "Where you been?" So anyway, there's a young black guy. Don't know or don't remember his name. Haven't seen him since that night.
I already know what the joke is.
Yeah,
Go
yeah,
ahead.
yeah. Because I said it. He goes,
Get bit.
man, there's a lot of midgets around, a lot of midgets. And he goes, I found out the only way to become a midget is you're born that way or you get bit by one. I mean,
It's
that's
such a fucked up joke. It's so funny.
fucked up. But it's
funny,
bang, 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 zoom. You know?
Yeah.
Bang, 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 zoom. So
Jeff Martyr.
right.
That's what it is. Marder. Jeff Martyr. That's the two.
Jeff
Mike
Martyr. I'm going to look him
Martyr,
up. I like to check him
look
out.
it up. Yeah. Yeah.
There's I'm looking at a clip
Send
right
a
now.
link into our text,
Yeah, apparently he was on our Arsenio Hall show years ago, and I'm watching like a clip right now of him doing the two microphone thing. Oh, all right. So this is the way it's described. 80s comedian, I saw him in the 90s, who would switch between two mics on stage. He would tell observational comedy stories in one mic and then walk over to the other and do Stephen Wright style one-liners.
Oh, okay.
Okay, gotcha.
So fucking funny,
That's
though.
that's very, very unique, very original. You know what I mean? Like, who's doing that? Unless he's a schizophrenic.
That makes it all the more funny. Somebody said this is what Neil Brennan's Three Mics was based on. I don't even know who Neil Brennan is.
Neil Brennan is Dave Chappelle's co-writer.
Yeah. He helped him create
Three Mic
show.
I don't know what Three Mic is. I don't know what that Three Mic is.
Yeah, I don't know, but that's what this was based on. This guy.
No shit. Okay. So let's
right,
get
so back to Italy. Back to Italy.
Yeah. Joey.
I wish I could. I gotta send Shawnee this clip really quick.
Is that supposed to be an Italian thing?
It's a mandolini.
Oh, mandolin?
Mandolina.
My Angelina, she make it like a dish.
It's a mandolina. Yo, that should be Joey's intro.
I don't know what's happening right now.
You sound like you're drowning. That's what you sound like. You sound like you're fucking drowning.
Yeah, the gondola tip over. He's in the water. He's upside down. No, that's Joey's intro. Italy.
Joey's intro.
Okay. Anyway, what happened? What am I doing?
Well, you went to.
Yeah, I was in Italy. I was in Rome for a week.
Yeah,
I went to.
Ginzo in Rome.
First
Let's
of all,
hear this.
Shawnee wants to put that picture up. I'll explain it. But it was. We had all week. We had 58 to 60 degrees. It was beautiful. I mean, it rained every day,
right?
But not all day long. But I went there initially because I had a wrestling show on Sunday in Rome. So I was doing the English play-by-play, commentary play-by-play announcing, and it rained so fucking hard we lost power during what eventually became the last match because it wasn't supposed to be. But there was maybe 100 people there. It wasn't a very big venue, but they were holding up their cell phone, the flashlight on the back of the phone. That's how we had light. So that was really cool. But
hold on, you're not giving it much. Hold on a second. You told me this story. Now, first, Joe Conte.
Yeah.
Joe Conte. Just hold on. Joey, just give me 1 second. Now, Joe Conte, just imagine. Okay. Me and you are on a veranda, maybe 2 stories up. Okay. On a winding kind of road of a piazza, outskirts of the piazza, right? And me and you were just having an espresso, maybe a little. You got, you know what I'm saying? And we see
the last part. No, but go ahead. I understand what you're saying.
It's tasty. It's tasty. You try it.
Right.
It's made out of squid and seashells, but it's delicious. And we're sitting there, and we would just see Joey Image on a fucking motor scoot, a Vespa, doing like 60 with his hair out of the bun. Just
ponytail.
out of the ponytail. Just me and you. Like me and you would sit there and go, is that a pro wrestler driving down a Vespa? a skull crushing monster with his hair in the wind, and all.
Is that Cher who did steroids? What's
Yeah.
called the Black Adam?
It's just
If I could turn back time.
yeah, a pit bull of a man, a bulldog of a man driving on a Vespa, and all you hear is the Godfather waltz as he flies down the corridors of Palermo.
Oh
But-
my God, that's so funny.
What we have to go back to is I don't think people were listening. The power went out during this big thing. They flew all these people into Italy to do this wrestling match. They did they had pros there and pros from over on this pond. Went over to pond.
Yeah,
They're all there.
There was 5 guys plus the promoter from Lancaster that flew over there.
There
And
you
then
go.
5
And-
wrestlers, the promoter and me. So there was 7 of us total.
7.
I was the English announcer guy, and
English announcer guy. The power goes out.
and the fucking
And
power
what
went out.
does what
And they
does
kept
the
wrestling.
Italian what does the Italian people do? Said I ain't taking it. We
Pick
paid
up
for
their
this.
fucking
Oh,
cell
wait.
phones.
We
Yeah.
paid for this over here. So they all grabbed their cell phones. It wasn't
Yeah,
a
with the
Journey
flashlights
concert.
on.
It wasn't Taylor Swift. No. It was Garbanzo the gorilla against Schmutzenanza the flatbread beating each other.
The Svachim.
Yeah, the Svachim.
The Sordanos, the Svachim.
My wife got a picture of me from
The
from
great
behind,
sardine against
My wife got a picture of me from behind when I was sitting there doing the play-by-play, and you could see in front of me is all the fucking cell phones. It was really cool.
Isn't that
Except
amazing?
they cut it off right there. They cut it off after that match because that wasn't supposed to be the last match. It still was the main event.
You had a moment. Joey, you had a moment. Isn't that
So
amazing?
everybody put their cell phones up like with their flashlights, or did they just
Yeah.
put the screen?
no,
forward?
the flashlights.
Yeah,
That's
and lit up
fucking
the friggin' ring so they could
Yeah.
finish the match. You know,
It was
that's a
really cool.
moment. You know,
And there was still like another 5 or 8 minutes left in the match. It wasn't like
Yeah.
it was a like almost over. No, there was still a good amount of time to go. I'm trying to find the picture so I can send it to Shorty. He can put it up on the
Yeah.
Did they
screen.
do a little bit? Did the guys actually do any more of the match with everybody's putting their
they had
flashlights
to cut it
on
off.
there?
Yeah,
listen,
that's
listen,
like-
bro.
That's what I said. There was still
Liability.
like 5 to 8 minutes left
Yeah,
And they finished it.
with the
liability.
Wow.
with
You
the
got to
lights
cut
off.
it off. You got to cut it off because otherwise people are going to get sued. You know, but what a great moment! They
After
made
that,
it.
the
They
promoter came out and said, "Hey, we're gonna have to end this now. We don't have any power."
right.
And
They
then, of course,
finished.
after everyone fucking left, the building's empty. We're cleaning up. Fucking lights come back on. I'm like, you gotta be fucking
Yeah.
shitting me, dude."
Mango Mangananzo against Pesto the Killer Spread is gonna and they finished it, man. Like real Italians do. They finish
That's
everything.
friggin' great. Wow.
Yeah, it was
Especially-
great. We had a blast. dude.
Especially
It was fucking
ceramic plates.
pouring. It was like the place, the venue was like Starland Ballroom. If you ever been there, and it was big open floor, bar on one side, seats on the other. Fucking, and they don't have.
Yeah.
By the way, they don't have no public bathrooms out there have toilet seats, which is weird. You got to hover. So
What do you mean?
they don't have toilet seats? You have to hover. There's no lid, no seat, just a bowl.
There's no
In the-
there's no
In the apartments, hotels, houses, they do.
Are you sure
public
you weren't
toilets
looking
don't.
at a bidet?
public.
Because that's what the bidet
Nope.
looks like, man.
No. This was the only thing in the stall was the
You ain't
toilet.
using a public debate.
I took a picture of it. No, I don't use public
Public
toilet.
debate?
I don't. I'll
Public
piss
debate.
anyway. I don't shit in the public toilet. But no, I actually took a picture of a bidet that was in our hotel room or our Airbnb room. Because I asked my wife, "Is this a toilet for midgets or little children?" She's like, "It's a fucking bidet." I'm like, "Oh, I don't know. Like, what the fuck?" I thought a bidet was a little thing that clamped onto the existing toilet. I didn't realize it was.
Oh
all separate
no,
toilet
no,
itself.
Europe
That's
has
what
their
it
own-
is.
I took
now.
a picture.
Yeah.
I
That's
took a
what it
picture
is
of it.
now.
It was fucking like this close to the ground. I thought it was for little kids.
It looks
No,
like
I thought it was like-
a water. It looks like a water fountain for little people.
Yeah, Joe's like, "What am I shitting on a crab boat? Like, what the fuck? How the hell you
I-
do this?"
I thought there it is. So you can see all. So the camera to the right of me, right there, the guy standing up, he's got his spotlight on, and then you can see in the crowd all the little flashlights.
What a
Wow.
moment though. That's amazing, man. You
That
And
finished
it
is
looks better in
cool.
black and white too than in color. So
Yeah.
that's why.
Dude, that is such a great photo.
Yeah.
Like black and white. You got the camera on it. You see the people. You could see the ring. You could see them wrestling. It has like almost a noir kind of look to it,
Yeah.
man. It's fucking
Yeah.
cool. That's a
My
cool
wife
picture.
took that
Yeah.
picture. My wife took
He's
that
not
picture.
in Canarsie. He's in fucking,
Rome.
fucking Napolitan over here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's not in
And
fucking.
I like
he's not outside Newark Airport.
I had a wireless microphone on. Normally, I have like a headset with a fucking mic in front of me. I had a wireless mic for this, so my hands were going all over the place. It was great.
That's fucking hilarious.
That's the moment. So now, as Tony Soprano's wife asked him when he went over to the other side, "How was your food?" A lot of fish.
Amazing, dude. So the first day we got there was like Thursday. Wait, Thursday? Oh no, Friday. So we left Friday. Joe, you want to read the super chat real quick first?
Shit. Okay.
I didn't even see it pop up.
$5 super chat from Aku. It says, Joey, next time you vacation, would you take pictures of Shawnee and me to ask women if they would date or rate us? Sean needs help, and I want out. I see. He wants to see the guinea chicks to see if they're like, would they go for a Shawnee? Would they go for the Aku? I like that. Yeah, it's would you date or rate us? I'm guessing they would rate you.
Yeah,
I'm gonna guess if they have the choice, they're gonna rate you.
And the funny thing too is after like 35 years old, Italian women turn into moose also. So Aku is just setting himself up for looking for a bunch of
Meese.
Meese. Is it meese?
I don't know if that's. I have no idea. I know goose and geese, so I assume moose.
No,
and
moose.
No idea.
Moose is plural for moose.
Yeah, but old Italian women, they get the mustache.
Wait, then why the fuck is it? Then why is geese a word? And why is it not meese or just goose and goose?
I don't know, but I think moose. If I'm not
I'm not
mistaken,
from this country.
it's a bunch of moose. It's not mooses, that's for sure.
Not
No, I
mooses.
know.
Yeah, it's almost.
So anyway,
Guys are
so we
asking
left.
the
We
same
left.
question that I
we
learned
left-
in middle school.
Yeah.
Shawnee's
We left-
asking the same question.
Yeah, meese moose.
No,
Meese
he
and
got
goose.
asked in middle school. That's how he just made fun of all three of us.
Yeah, what was that? 3
Saying that
fucking years ago? Shawnee?
No, he's
That's
making
funny.
fun of all three of us, saying that we're
Yeah, he's-
sophomoric.
Yeah, and we're old.
Yeah, I get it.
That's what he's saying.
I get it. Yeah,
And
well,
old.
he's correct. So we got there Saturday morning. What was their Saturday morning? At least it was fucking. It was 6 hours ahead, which I didn't. I never thought. I was texting my buddies all fucking week, and I would randomly get like, "Oh, it's 4 a.m. dude. What the fuck?" Like, I
Yeah.
don't fucking know. It's not 4 a.m. for me, dude. It's 10 o'clock.
I didn't
here,
get
man.
I didn't get a text. I guess I'm not your buddy.
Mook.
Thanks, pal.
I sent a couple to the group chat. I think just to try to keep it. There were times where I would remember the time difference and not text anybody, and then forget I was gonna text them when it was normal times. But so we get there, we couldn't check into our Airbnb until like 2 o'clock, so they let us come by and drop off our luggage. Right next door is this fucking old mom and pop guinea fucking pizza shop. Well, of course,
Get
it's
outta
Guinea
here.
in Rome.
Get out of here.
So we go in there, we get fucking pizza. I got pictures. I don't even know if I showed them to you.
Starving.
Dude, it was so fucking good and light, and they don't cut it for you, which I didn't know. They give you
No, they
the-
scissor that shit, right?
no, they give you a butter knife. That's how thin the crust is. You can cut it with a butter knife, and it's fucking perfect. But dude, like I can eat a whole pizza, right? But afterwards, I feel like shit. It's like heavy in my stomach. I feel like, oh god, I'm a fat bloated fuck. But this, I ate the whole thing, and I'm like, fuck, I can go for like another one of these, some fucking gabagool, gelato, whatever the fuck. So I go up to pay, and there's a kid at the register, can't be more than fucking 22, 23. And I'm like, buddy, this is fucking better than any pizza I've ever had in the U.S. And the kid goes, it's because my mother makes it in the back of the store over here. And I fucking look over, and there's just some old lady makes the fucking dough all day long. She makes the
Golly.
sauce. It's a mom and pop family owned. Her and her husband have had it for, I think she said like 43 years or something like that. And now the kid's coming up, and another couple of years he's going to manage it. But it was It was a fucking strictly mom and pop
Kidding
pizza
me?
place. It was fucking amazing. I had never had pizza like
Fuck.
it. And obviously,
gotta
I've eaten
be-
a lot of fucking pizza. But it was we
Yeah,
had
but-
we had pizza 3 times that week, and then we got home. When did we get home? Thursday night and Friday we had pizza.
Trying
what
to
did-
you're trying to
Dude.
relive the mom and pop shop, and you're like, that is a swill what I'm eating. This is
I mean,
rot
it really
gut
must
bullshit.
have been like, what a difference. What an absolute
was-
difference.
It
Even though
was
you
so
probably got good pizza when you were here, but it's
Yeah,
so
but
different.
it
over
was
there.
very different. Yeah, and I got over there. I got pizza with ham on top, and like over here they cut it up in its little pieces. This is just full slices over there, full slices of fucking ham on top of this pizza.
Really?
It was so good. I didn't know about the no cutting thing when they put it down. I said to my wife, I'm like, it's not cut. She's like, yeah, they don't cut it over here for you. They give you a knife and fork. Like, I'm not eating it with a knife and fork, but I'll cut it. And it's just, I said, this is a fucking butter knife. What am I gonna do with this? But it fucking cut right through that shit all 3 times we
Wow.
had pizza. It was amazing.
Man, see now, Conte, you haven't been back to the old country since what? You were 13.
Yeah.
Joe, you've been there
Yeah,
before,
you've
though,
been-
right?
Yeah.
Okay, so
1982.
this was my first time.
And I do remember, first of all, I was there.
You were
when
13 in
Italy-
1982.
Yeah. I was.
Sean was like -40.
You're coming to the end, bro. You're getting closer to the end, bro.
I am. There's
You
more
know
in
what?
front. There's more behind me than there is in front of me,
Yeah.
and that's now it's my ass and my
Well,
belly.
no, it's not. Yeah, I was gonna say no,
Depends-
not really,
depends
because
on-
you lost. I was gonna say you lost
Depends
all
on
that
what his
weight.
name is.
Yeah, exactly. Hey,
Depends on depends on how much he weighs behind you.
but I remember we were in Naples and we got a pizza, and I remember sitting. We were outside in some cafe, and you looked at it, and it was like dough, but the dough was like bumpy. Like it was all bumpy.
Yeah.
It wasn't like flat, perfect flat, and there was sauce on it, and it was just like globs of cheese.
Not in a
like
circle.
just like no,
Yeah.
and it was like globs of cheese, and the tomato was all it looked discombobulated. And then when
Yeah.
you and then they cut it it was small, so they cut it in 4. And it was like nothing I'd ever tasted before. And granted, I was
Yeah.
13, but even as a chunky 13-year-old, I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, this is special. There's
Yeah.
something
Yeah.
going
Oh, it
on
was so
here.
good.
Parsippany
And
Troy
I
Hill.
made sure.
You get
Yeah. That's where I used to live.
Yeah,
I used to live in
perfect
Troy Hills
reason.
Village.
Yeah, that's where Joe's from.
The apartment
That's where
building.
you
Yeah.
get,
No,
you
I
get
know.
you get a perfectly round pizza, fixed perfect, and 8 slices. 8 slices are all exactly the same. You know, after the baseball game, all the kids go there. No,
Oh,
Italy,
that
they
was
just
one
go,
of my that was one of my
You would think-
one-liners.
eat that. Just take that.
One of my one-liners
yeah.
that Kenny mentioned earlier was whenever I buy a large pizza, I have them cut it in 4 slices instead of 8 because I don't think I can eat 8.
You don't want to eat as much. Wow,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
actually pulled that out for this show. Oh my God.
That's one of my one-liners. I don't. I heard it. I think I heard that 1,000 years ago. But
Instead of putting
you know-
Joey in black and white, can we make him transparent for that fucking joke? You just see his.
it's a great
skeleton.
joke, man.
It's so.
But
old.
anyway, yeah. So we also made sure we got pizza at 3 different places so we could try a bunch of shit. Look at Sean, you're making me transparent. You can see through me now.
There you
The
go.
building behind me.
That's funny. Yeah. Now, what were you there? A week or like 9 days, something like that?
No, 6, I think. We left. We left Friday. We came back last Thursday.
On Thursday.
So we were there
Now,
like
let
6
me ask-
days. Yeah.
Yeah, Joey. Now let me ask you. You don't say any numbers. You know what I mean? But how bad did it hit you in the pocket, or were you able to?
I don't even
what
know.
is-
I don't even know. My wife fucking took care of the travel arrangements and the Airbnb
all the
and stuff.
stuff-
I don't even want to fucking know. I'm
Yeah,
sure it's
don't-
more than we can afford. So that's,
That's what I'm saying. Is like,
Yeah.
it's like that
yeah, I don't
sounds.
even know.
Right. One, you were working. You know what I mean? You,
Yeah.
you know, so that takes a little bit off the heap. But 9 days.
Yeah, but that was only the one night, though. I mean, The
show.
the show was like 2 hours long. That's the only time I worked for the whole time I was there was 2 hours.
Yeah, but wow.
But like, so
That's-
we actually tried McDonald's too while we were out there, and it was
Different, right?
good call. Good call.
Isn't
It
it
was
different?
good, but it was really different. They had it's different, but a lot of it was the same. So like, I got something called a grande, some Italian word. I don't know if I can remember, and they had
Grazie.
they had they had cheeseburger, double cheeseburger, like basic stuff, and then they had like all their special stuff was like different, different names or whatever. So I got some kind of grande something, and when I got it, it was a fucking double cheeseburger with bacon, which blew my mind because there was already a double cheeseburger on the menu. So what the fuck? I thought this was different.
Grande means bacon.
It tasted like fresh meat. It tasted like when you make a fucking burger at a summertime barbecue, not like conveyor belt McDonald's.
Yeah, like
actual
McDonald's.
The lettuce was fucking fresh and crisp. The fucking tomatoes were perfect.
Wow.
I mean, it was even we got chicken nuggets and the same thing. They were crispy and tasted like actual chicken. It was, and there wasn't breading on them. It was like the thing itself was fried, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like fried chicken without skin on it, but like they fry the actual. I don't know, whatever.
I believe my sister, Japan, McDonald's in Japan.
Oh my god, it's
There's
crazy. I've seen
fucking
videos.
ramen. Yeah, there's like ramen and fucking squid.
They have something. They have something at this McDonald's we went to called the 1955, which I didn't even get it. I don't remember what it is. I have a picture of it on the menu.
So is there a picture in Japan? Is there a picture of ramen McDonald? Sorry, it was so bad. So bad.
That took me a second.
I got one better for you. On the diet menu in McDonald's in Italy, is it called the Mussolini?
Yeah. Mussolini, Mussolini.
They had this McDonald's. So we went to the I think it's called the Tivi Fountain. It's like some famous fountain out there. You throw coins into it. It's supposed to be good luck and blah blah blah. So as soon as we get to this fountain, I see a sign. It says McDonald's one I guess kilometer out there. I don't know how far that fuck it is. But I'm like, so not even thinking how fucking far is 1 kilometer. I'm like, we should walk to McDonald's. So we fucking walked to McDonald's, which was fine. And they have a fucking bakery. So I go in there and I get Joe mentioned fritters.
Bakery?
Yeah. So Joe mentioned fritters before. So what they call fritters are cream puffs, same fucking thing.
Okay.
But so you get your food. And then on the bottom, like, so if you order dessert or pastry or the little apple pie thing or whatever, they put that separate at the bottom of the receipt. I kept the receipt, actually. I know where the fuck it is. They put that separate at the bottom of the receipt. And then after they give you your food, you have to go to the back, to the other side of the building, to where their little bakery stand thing is. And they give you whatever the dessert you ordered. So they were like, okay, here's your food. Now you have to go back to the opposite side and get your fritters. So I went over there, and some fucking girl had these. They were all, they were frying up fucking fritter, which again, they ended up being just cream puffs, but it was wild. I never seen that. I've been to a McDonald's where they have waitresses that they serve you.
No one's ever seen that.
I've been to a McDonald's with an arcade in it upstairs. I've been to McDonald's with waitress service where they make everything fresh right in front of you. Yeah, Orlando, the one there's a big one right by Disney, the closest one to Disney.
That's the biggest one in the world.
They have waitress service, and you actually watch them make it in front of you on griddles and shit. It's not like conveyor belt fucking mass produced.
No, that Orlando one.
This one, but the one in Orlando is beautiful, and there's a fucking arcade upstairs. I love that part. But yeah, this fucking woman was like, okay, you have to go in the back to the bakery now and get your fritters. I'm like, what? Fuck you talking about? So I had to wait there for this woman to fry up these fucking balls of dough I thought it was something special. It's a fucking cream puff. But anyway, but it was wild.
They're making them right there. It must have been ridiculous because they're making it right there. You're not like, they're not coming out of a fridge,
that's what I mean. Like it wasn't mass produced normal McDonald's stuff. It's like, why can't they do that over here? It was so much better, and everything tasted fresh and light. Like so the way I described it to my wife is like, after we have McDonald's or Burger King over here, I feel like shit afterwards. Like during it, I'm like, oh, this is great, fat fucking garbage, fake meat. But then afterwards, I'm like, I feel like shit. I feel like I shouldn't have fucking eaten that. I'm gonna die in 10 minutes. Over there, I'm like, I feel like going for a fucking spritz now, sweetheart. Like, what the fuck? It's like, holy shit.
That's how I used to feel. That's always how I used to feel when I would leave a massage parlor when I was there. I was like, oh, this is great. And I'm like, I can't believe I just spent $90 on a hand job.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna go to the dollar menu and fucking really be proud of myself.
Yeah, exactly.
When you eat McDonald's, actually, there's two things. When you eat McDonald's, within 24 hours, if you give blood, your platelets are coated in a when they take your blood and then they spin it. They centrifuge it, and they separate the platelets against the whatchamacallits. You could actually tell they could see that under a microscope and go, "You had McDonald's last night." You're like, "Yeah." The other one, a month ago, there's a $25 or $30 million lawsuit against McDonald's because they believe that there's no actual rib meat in the McRib.
Yeah, they don't.
There's no actual meat in one of the ingredients.
Is the McRib back here? Because they didn't have it over there. I specifically looked for that.
Nope. They did it in certain places down south, Atlanta and south this year. Normally around Christmas time, it'll show its face.
I talked about that fucking fountain, and two joints says Joey threw a $10 bill in the fountain and got $8 out. Then went and got $8 out and changed.
Yeah.
They had something there called the 1955 and the Super 1955. I don't know what they were. They looked weird. They had a fucking like just plain old slices of cheese on it, like pepper jack or something. But the weirdest thing I saw at this McDonald's was just a straight up plain fucking ham and cheese sandwich, and it had some kind of Mick something name to it. I forget what it's called.
Yeah.
Really,
McPop, I think it was called. It was just a ham and cheese sandwich on fucking bread.
How about Mick boring?
What the fuck? It was
Mick
like
useless.
part of the kids' menu. It was
Mick
part of the
useless.
Mick useless.
Fucking.
Hey, what do they call the quarter pounder? I know, I always remember from Pulp Fiction.
Royale with cheese.
Royale with cheese. Do you remember what they called the quarter pounder?
I don't, but I'm sure I have a picture of it. Took pictures of all this stupid shit, dude. Royale with cheese.
What about, does Shawnee have the picture of you with the big thing of the gabagool? Hey.
CBO is one of the things they have.
You couldn't look like more of a fucking filthy wop than you do right there.
That's what I love about this.
It's so hilarious. Look at that, dude. Right now, in that picture is 13,000 milligrams of sodium, and that's just on Joey's shirt.
So my wife took this picture, and she described it as a guinea and a guinea tea eating guinea food.
It's so true.
In Guinea Land.
Guinea land. Ginzo, guinea tea, Guinea land. Yeah. He's like, what kind of bread is that? Oh, I see.
You just fucking slice that thing.
It's semolina.
Yeah, that looks.
Fucking
That actually looks.
half of it's in his shirt. You son of a bitch. That's fucking funny.
Okay, we got it, Sean. You can take it off now.
Joey's like, all right, listen, how about listen, I'm wearing a guinea tea. I'm not in the greatest shape that I've ever been in. Maybe you want to move on to the next picture.
They have this thing too. Oh, you can't see it because of the fucking filter. So it's called CBO, which is chicken, bacon, and onion. Oh, speaking of onion, they have a fucking onion and tuna pizza, which I would not try because it sounds disgusting.
Onion and tuna pizza? But now, hold on a second. Is there red sauce on it?
I don't remember. But I have a picture of that too.
A tuna bacon pizza is like having a Muslim burger. It's not burger. It's not gonna happen.
But it sounds gross, so I didn't try it. But it looked like just tuna out of a fucking can without mayonnaise. That's what looked gross about it. I mean, I don't want
probably look like a car crash.
I don't want tuna fish on a fucking pizza.
Well,
but supposedly that's a thing out there. I don't know.
There's probably a reason.
Not a fish. You're not a fish. It was a lot of fish. Tony Soprano.
But
How was the
everything
food?
was
Lot of
everything was
fish.
so fucking good, dude. We had like I said, we had pizza 3
Now,
goddamn times.
right now, let me ask you this: now, in the climate of the world today, how was
man.
Rome and the Somalis and the immigrants over there? Any protests?
There were
Because
no
Joe
there
was
were
in
no
Europe.
Somalis. I don't know if there were Somalis there, but there was a lot of Asians. I was the immigrant
Asians?
over there. We were the immigrants over there.
Asians?
There was a lot of Asians, yeah. And they were all on like those they were
they're
all on those
fine.
big bus trips where there's like 40 on a bus that
Yeah.
could hold 10 people. They squeeze 40 of them
Oh,
in there.
then Italy's fine. If you got a lot of Asians, it's a safe place. Like Joe went to Denmark or Dusseldorf, wherever the hell you went, and there was one protest in Europe. In Denmark.
Another thing I took a mental note of: the Uber drivers are fucking insane out there.
Oh, like they're fucking.
Like, have you ever seen videos of people driving in India? It's like that, where they just like where the red light is a suggestion, not like a required stop, but you don't really have to pay attention to it. So
that's not Uber drivers, dude. That's Europe.
Well, I know, but we only took Uber it's called iTaxi. It still goes through the Uber app, but it's a different company name or whatever. But so the first guy we had was from the airport to the Airbnb, and this guy, even on a regular like 2-lane road with oncoming traffic on the other side, if there was somebody in front of him, he wouldn't beep. He would just go around the guy. Like, what the fuck? There's cars coming on the other side. This guy's just whipping in and out. I'm like, holy fuck, dude.
Dude, I remember when
Like,
I was in Italy as a kid,
fucking Rome besides the airport.
I was with my cousins, and my cousins were driving, and they were all like these, especially back then because gas was so expensive in Europe back then, where it wasn't here. So they were all small vehicles. You never saw trucks. You never saw big cars. They were all like Fiats and little cars.
Oh,
Dude,
yeah.
I remember I was in the back seat, and I remember seeing the speedometer, and it said 160, and I was freaking out. Now it was kilometers per hour, but still, if you do the math, I think he was doing like 110. Dude, I was 13. I was in the back seat. I'm like, these guys are fucking insane. This was my cousin. Like, what the fuck? You have your chunky little American boy in the back, and you're doing 120 miles an hour on some country windy road. It was insane.
These guys were nuts, dude. And then there was another guy, there was another Uber driver we had that instead of slowing down and gradually coming to a stop at a red light, he would wait until like 10 feet before the light and then slam on the brakes. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Like, he would still stop, but Jesus Christ. So another thing they had at McDonald's was chicken wings, just like straight up chicken wings you would get at a bar. Like, we don't have that here.
Yeah.
Like, we have chicken nuggets. They have just straight up fucking chicken wings. I'm like, man, this is great. But
they tried that here. I was in the restaurant business. Yeah, I tried it at restaurant.
I didn't know that
at the time. Yeah, and it was like a 6-piece chicken wing, and they were way overpriced. So there was 10 million pounds.
Oh wait, this was
of chicken wings
for €359, which is about $5, $5.50 here.
Yeah, this was 6-piece, and it didn't hit in the U.S. So in the restaurant business, they were like, "What the hell is McDonald's going to do? They're going to take a big hit because there was 6 million pounds of chicken wings that nobody was buying, frozen, just sitting there. So they probably put them in bags and gave them to Purdue, but."
Gave him to Purdue. Yeah, Frank Purdue was like, "Hey, McDonald, hey, Ronald McDonald, come over here."
I wanted to read a couple things in the chat. This all sucks. Pod says, "I'm always down to farm. I'm always down to farm for content. 3 fat Guidos might just do it." Aku says, "I can only imagine how badly Joey wanted to have a cage match in the Coliseum."
Oh man, I took pictures. We did the Coliseum. The first thing I did was take pictures. And I sent them to a couple of Pennsylvania wrestling friends and said, "We have to have a goddamn show here. This is amazing." Obviously, you can't do that, but it's fucking crazy.
Cool.
Last week, Joey, I was saying that if I was in your position, I said I went to Montreal and me and my friends got drunk and we're like, "Well, people hate Americans," and if I said if I was in the what you call it?
Coliseum.
Coliseum. I'm like, are you not entertained? Are you not Maximus Goodies Maximus? And I
This
kept
is
saying,
Sparta.
yeah.
It's a
And
different movie.
I would
but
do
still.
that constantly, and they'd be like, "You fucking take your Yankee hat, stick it up your ass, and get out
There
of
was
here."
a lot of Yankee hats, actually. We saw a bunch of
And
Yankee hats.
no volcano for you. I gotta see that
The
fucking volcano.
the three most common cities I saw people wearing, like Italians wearing clothing from, is New York, LA, Chicago. A
Wow.
lot of New York Yankee hats.
Interesting.
Not one goddamn Mets hat, but a lot of fucking Yankee hats.
Yeah. Very
Well, the
interesting.
Europeans try to go with the winners.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Unless I'm a Mets fan too, so I understand.
Yeah, it's hard to admit that, dude.
Yeah.
But we had a
Because I'm-
fucking dude. We had a blast. There was so much cool shit happening out there.
How was
every
the
car? I
flight?
got stuck in a car once.
What do you mean? You got stuck in a
Every
car?
car there, every car there is tiny and fucking small and low to the ground. And I have this fucking belly and my bad back, and I can't get out of the fucking cars.
Oh boy.
So one car, one of the Uber cars, I fucking lifted. I stuck my leg out. I turned, and like the little button on the top of my hat got stuck on the fucking window jam or something. And I'm like an idiot, like, I'm fucking stuck here. What the fuck am I don't even think like just take the hat off. I'm like, I'm fucking stuck here. What's happening? So finally I fucking shake it loose and I got out of the car and I tell my wife, like, the fucking button on my hat got stuck in the car. I don't know what the fuck was going on here. I thought this guy was gonna fucking pull away while I'm stuck in the back seat. There was only one car we took, and that was going to the airport to leave, that I got out of fucking comfortably with no goddamn problem.
You know,
Every
for
other
the
car was
Italian,
so fucking low.
for the Italians, it takes a good Cadillac to be able to put somebody in the trunk. You know, you got to come over the water. You got to come over the water and go, oh, we don't got to bury it now? No. Take it out of the fucking town. Go drive it. Go drive it by the river or the fucking the coal mine and dump
I
it
also
over
took
there.
I also took a bunch of pictures of car brands I never heard of. Like there's a car called Twizy or Twizzy, Twizy, that I couldn't think of how to describe it, but my wife described it perfectly. It looks like a fucking enclosed motorcycle. It's 2-seater. It's only front and back. There's no side by side. It's front seat, back seat, 2 seats. That's it. So my wife was like, "This looks like an enclosed motorcycle," and around the whole like frame of it is glass. So it looks like if you took the fucking glass Pope Mobile and put it on a motorcycle, that's what this thing is.
Wow.
They're so weird. There's some other car out there that I don't remember the model or the make or whatever, but it's got a big, like, the Zorro logo, the big Z in a circle. It's got that on the back of it. They have a fucking yo-yo. I don't remember what a yo-yo is, like a tinier than a fucking smart car. There's a bunch of smart cars out there.
Remember, Joey,
so
on the whole island and Sicily, and even in Europe, a lot of those roads are cobblestone. They're medieval.
Yeah, they were. Where we stayed.
They were medieval horse.
I would say 95% of the places that we were all cobblestone.
Yeah, those all they had was horse-drawn carriages. You know, taking the bubonic plague out of the piazza. You know?
Well, the truth
that was
is,
all over Europe.
The truth is that when we were in Amsterdam and we saw all these other vehicles, like, dude, I saw, you see Audi, you see Mercedes, you see BMW, but you see models that you've never seen before. So you'll see a BMW, but it's like a BMW fucking, I don't know, Panky Wank or something. It's like some weird fucking name, or like, faux drizzle. And you're like, it's got the fucking name, but you
Both
don't
of those
recognize
guaranteed.
it.
That's
It's
true.
just, they're different.
Both of those
And
things.
plus, in Europe, dude, at least when we were over, we were in Holland, and with the old Holland, Amsterdam, Belgium, dude, like every other person has a fucking Mercedes or a BMW or an Audi, because it's not nearly as expensive, because Germany's right there. So
we were in a Ford Kuga, Kuuga, and I never fucking heard of this.
Kuuga.
GA. Yeah, and I think one of the U's had that like come loud fucking thing on there.
That's a guy. That's what guys from Long Island call the old bros. Hey, it's a Kuga.
Yeah.
Hey, how you doing?
That's what I thought of. That's what I thought of the whole time. Like,
Oh.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. But there was so many fucking brand, like, it's like you said, like there's companies that we know of, but the models are like, what the fuck is this? Ford?
Yep.
What the fuck's the Ford Kuga?
Dude, it's
It was just
bizarre.
yeah, it's like a different. Fucking
That's
world.
why. That's why the McDonald's menu is different because shit's different. You got to make different cars for different shit.
Yeah.
Over here it's open road free.
Yeah, because over there it's not as fucking processed and garbage food, so they're not as fat over there. So the cars can be smaller.
Well, the cars.
Yeah,
the
over
streets
here,
are-
there's like 17-year-olds just getting their
Yeah.
license that need a fucking, a cargo van to fit in the fucking thing.
the streets are thinner. The cobblestone. They got to
Oh
go.
my God,
They got
the
to
streets are amazingly thin. over
navigate
there.
horse
Holy
shit.
The streets are super thin over there. What, Joe? You asked me something about the flight before. I missed what you said.
Oh no, I was gonna say, what was it, like 7.5 hours there, 9 hours back or something?
9 going there, 10 coming back.
Fuck. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
I slept for at least half of each flight.
Oh God, you are one lucky.
I took melatonin gummies before
that's why-
once we got on each one, and that shit knocked me out.
That's why your wife didn't tell you how much it cost because she was like, "We could do it in 3.5 hours there and back. One way 3, 3.5. But a little cheaper. We're gonna go 10 hours one way, 9 hours 1.5. Like who books this flight?
Yeah.
Fucking Amelia Earhart.
Yeah.
All right, well, hey, listen. I got my mother coming home from the hospital. I gotta get out of here. It's 8 o'clock.
Oh
Yeah,
shit.
I gotta
Okay.
get out of here too.
Damn. All right. Well then
I
let's
gotta eat. I gotta eat
all right.
dinner.
I only have 2 titles. Do you have any titles, Joey?
Yeah,
All right. Sean, you want to play our
I only have
final-
7.
All right. Yeah, I only have 2.
Did we get to Joey's one-liners, or we should save them for next week?
We'll skip.
Yeah,
We'll save it for next week.
We'll save them for next
Yeah.
week. Yeah. Yeah, for
They're
sure.
good. I need. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I always give them like 3 or 4. And we'll do 3 or 4 each episode. All right, cool. Are you ready, Shawnee? How do you
I'll
do?
think about it.
How do you do?
How do you do? David Ingram here from the death metal band
That's
Benediction.
a very good
Formerly
impression.
of Metal Breakfast Radio, and I might get back to that at some point in the future, but I don't know. And now, the Conte and Kenny Show, after more than an hour of utter nonsense and stupidity, you can believe it, asks the question, what the hell do we call this episode?
Okay, what do we got?
All right, here we go. All right, I'll do one. I have ramen McDonald's.
Yep, I have ramen McDonald.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I have that one too. I like that one a lot, actually.
Sure.
I have Bulldog on a Vespa.
That's right. Yeah. I like that. Those are 2 good ones.
Bulldog on a Vespa. I love this. The McBoring sandwich, which was really, really.
Oh, I have Mick Useless.
Mick Useless. That's a good one too.
They're small. We can combine. They're small. We can combine.
I only have 4. I only have 4 more.
Go ahead.
The Godfather Waltz. I think
The Godfather Waltz, very good.
Yeah. Pesto the Killer. I didn't hear the last word, but Kenny said Pesto the Killer or something. I didn't hear the end.
Oh yeah,
Pizza
for the
Talk.
wrestling guy.
Yeah. Pizza Talk, and then my last one is Meese Moose Geese Goose.
Meese Moose Geese Goose. There's one from the chat. What do you call it? Josephus McEwens. I'm not sure. McEwens. I don't know. That just sounds funny.
I don't know what it means. I like ramen
says,
McDonald.
The Guinea Ganders at Guineas, and and there has to be something about Joey having 13,000 milligrams of sodium on his Guinea T-shirt.
That's another one. Just 13,000 milligrams of sodium.
Yeah, really.
And let them fucking listen to it to figure out what we're talking about. I like ramen McDonald.
It's kind of funny. All right,
Mick Useless.
Or Bulldog on a Vespa, but I like
Bulldog on a Vespa. I don't know.
I don't know, man. Bulldog on a Vespa, really. Anybody in the chat got
Eddie's got
anything before we get out of here? But Bulldog on a Vespa is so goddamn funny.
Ponytail out.
This all sucks pod. Sody beater. Cheroids. Oh, cheroids. Josephus Comedy. Cheroids. When I said you look like Cher on steroids. Cheroids. Holy shit.
He's been trying to get that one in there like 3 times now.
I did not see it. I apologize, Josephus Comedy. Holy shit, that's hilarious. Oh my God. All right. And all right.
Do
then you know what, Sean?
do steroids, Bulldog on a Vespa.
Yeah,
steroids, Bulldog on a Vespa.
We'll figure it
and
out.
Mick Uses.
Yeah,
Something like
it's going to be between those.
There's
All right,
plenty of
Sean, you want to start our exit music, and maybe next week I'll play my new mashup, Mash Mouth that I made, and I might have another one. This other one is Gloria Gaynor doing a duet with Dio. Just to tell you how fucking
Dio?
amazing this guy is. Yeah, Dio doing a duet with Gloria Gaynor doing "I Will Survive." All right, everybody. Who can we thank? Everybody in the chat room, man. We appreciate everybody.
Yeah.
You know, there's so many of you guys in the chat tonight that were really, really helpful. Josephus, Aku, This All Sucks Pod. There was OJ. Oh, I can't. OJ.
That guy was a dick. Yeah,
Nah,
that
that's
guy was
all
a
right.
dick.
Man, it's all right. I don't care. He's I think he was getting mad at This All Sucks Pod because he was like breaking our balls. It's like that's what we do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We get our balls broken. It's all good. Thank you. Erica was in the chat.
Oh, sweet lady.
Yep. She's the best. That's it, man. Thank you to Shawnee, our producer, for putting this together. For me, Joe Conte, Kenny Michaels, Joey Image, we always say goodbye the same exact way our pal, the late great Otto Peterson, would always say goodbye, and that is take care.